Okay, we shouldn't be live. Okay, so there's a lot of that. Hey, come on, Nightbot, stop being weird. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, there's some few things to update you guys on. Some of the things on the layout has changed a bit. But aside from that, a few mic differences and changes, so that you guys can hear me, the music, will eventually be the music, and the voice chat, which, yet again, if you guys want to, in the description below for both YouTube and Twitch, will be, of course, linked to Discord. So you can join our voice chat in the Fire Emblem Heroes Discord side of things. It's not that hard. It should be at the very top there under, of course, the general news announcements. Should be Fire Emblem. I'm right now in the chat room for the Fire Emblem set of chat rooms. And of course, Phantom also just did join. Words. But anyway. So if you other stuff to update you guys on, I did of course do the Abyssal Marth, got that done. Same thing for Infernal. I've been saving orbs. I of course, as you can tell by the number of feathers, I'm back at tier 19. I have 84k feathers. I have like tons of feathers, which we will be using some today to get at least one gem key to 5 stars. Just because, why not? At this moment in time, I'm just waiting for merges, pretty much. I'm tempted to spend some for Sophia, but I always have this rule. Always keep 20k feathers in a just-in-case scenario, where you really need it. And sometimes you do. You're just randomly out of nowhere. Maybe you need this skill that's only 5-star, that you need it now kind of situation. Then yeah, you should have that 20k feathers reading there for you. Of course, I did not do anything for Grand Progress. Like literally, the only thing I did was the first set of battles. I only did it like a few times. I only got to level 6 in the level system. Like, I did not do anything. I really kind of bored with Grand Conquest. I like to do Horse Emblem. That's pretty much it, because I just like the Vantage Bonfire shenanigans. But aside from that, I really haven't did anything for Grand Conquest. And there was no Horse Emblem to this one, so yeah, no. Nothing happened. We did, of course, get announcements for the voting gauntlets, which I don't know. There's a lot of good choices. We'll see when that time comes. I might either choose Brave Ike or Veronica. Or Ephraim or Hector. I don't think Ephraim, no. Ephraim, I'm sorry, Ephraim, but no, we're not. But aside from that, and me still deciding, we got out of nowhere Grand Hero Battle Jamke. We already know it was Jamke from the data mine so long ago when CYL, before CYL even came out. And surprising because we didn't get any information over it until the day it came out. A few hours before it came out. Which, like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be a trailer along with it. You would think that with no announcement on the Grand Hero Battle that they're gonna have like a dual announcements after the trailer kind of situation, which they do sometimes. They didn't do it this time, so either A, it's not going to be a genealogy banner, and it's gonna be something else completely, or B, they're gonna wait a few days before doing it, which, if it's coming out the 7th, if I'm correct, or the 8th, yeah, the 7th is the update, if I'm correct, so Friday the 7th, so the 6th will probably be the update, so we'll get the Dynamite over on the 6th, so Wednesday nights we should get the trailer, so tomorrow. But it can be today too. There was some occasions where they do it like almost a week in advance, sometimes 4 days in advance. So we could get any time now. It could be today or it could be tomorrow, somewhere around then. So we'll see what's going to end up happening. I did hear, what was this? Okay, double stream. Okay. Oh yeah, just Phantom talked to me. But Discord side of things, I will join the voice chat very shortly. But yeah, I heard there's gonna be 2 Grand Hero battles. I don't know where people heard there was gonna be a second Grand Hero battle. I think it was just not people thinking that was gonna happen. I think it's pretty much speculation that's gonna happen. So who knows? I mean, speculation. People thinking it's going to be. There's nothing on it, so we'll see. But aside from that, Grand Hero Battle Jamke Rise. That's going to be our main goal for today. I heard a lot of interesting stuff about this being too goddamn easy. So we'll see how it goes with our main team. Of course, I'm going to be working out with the new sorcery. I don't think any of these guys have the gold sorcery from Marth, but it doesn't really matter if it is or not. Let's join the Discord chat. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Infernal? Phantom? How you guys doing?
Been pretty good. What about you?
Working, eating, working on the ranking events, which Phantom's helping me out with the ranking event right now, which we'll talk about that when it comes to SEO side of things. But until then, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on lately. I've been doing a lot of SEO streams, which today is finally the day we get something for Fire Emblem Heroes. Even though you could say that for the Grand Conquest, I don't like doing it on stream, and even then I didn't really do it. So okay, I also got the music up. Hopefully you guys can hear me and can hear everyone else as well. Hopefully you guys can. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to make sure everyone has something. And yes, Klein, I did take off his summoner support and I did give it to Brave Hector so he could do a lot better in Arena, which he did. There's only one unit he did not kill, and that was, I think, the Valentine's Hector, the VA Hector, which the level balance Hector technically. So that was like the only unit he couldn't kill. But aside from that, he killed pretty much everyone else. Okay, you have drive of speed. I might give her drive attack. Yeah, we're gonna have to change these skills. Okay, let's see here. Attack, drive attack. There you go. I think people say it's easy because no reinforcements and we just got enough Abyssal Lynch to Hero Battles. Possibility. I will always say this. Reinforcements are not needed. The only reason why Grand Hero Battles are considered to be hard is the reinforcements. And it usually just comes, like, it makes sense. Like, if there's no reinforcements, then usually most of the parts, it's easy. And that kind of holds true for this Grand Hero Battle. But if you're not careful, you can get destroyed, is another thing to know about this Grand Hero Battle. Which, what I've seen so far, doesn't seem to be that bad. Okay. Also, talking about what Jamke comes with, like, they could have made him good, but they didn't. They pretty much made him if he had the killer bow. And in that game, in Genealogy, and I completely forgot about this, Jamke comes with a killer bow, which in this game, killer weapons are pretty much lane weapons that give you a pretty much completely -1 charge on your specials. So for instance, Ash should be in a 5 charge, will always be 4 charge when he holds that weapon. So aside from that, everything else sucks on him. The thing about Heavy Blade is it works better as a C skill. I mean, Secret Seal might be. He likes to use it as a Secret Seal more, just because you can give him something for his A skill, just to help out, or to give him stats that's really needed. Cancel Affinity is really not that good in the meta. I've never, after some time, I just never saw any Raven Tomes. Like, I mean, till now, I think about before summertime, I think was when I stopped seeing people use Raven Tomes, which is weird in itself. Like, if I ever found a Nino's, it's always Barblade. It wasn't anything else, and it's weird because there's none anymore. Like, Klein can just go rampant now in Arena, and nobody can stop him. Like, literally, if I gave him summoner support, he would be kind of unstoppable. And I know some people actually do run Brash Assault as a Sacred Seal. That's just, like, no matter the speed, he's always going to crawl. With Desperation, he's always going to initiate all 4 attacks at once. Klein's kind of a threat in Arena now, funny enough. Like, he is a threat in Arena. It's just that a lot of people don't really build archers. Hopefully people decide to if they can, but only Cecilias run Raven Tomes nowadays. I don't really see that at all. Like, when I find a Cecilia, it's usually something different, like a Barblade Tome, than anything else. And if I do, it's rare on occasions. I never really see Ignigos that much to begin with, so if there is, it's kind of rare, like, just in general to find them, which I haven't. Like, this, I think for about 2, maybe it was like 2 weeks ago, Arena, when I found an Ignigo, and I don't think he used the Raven Tome, so that's just something to note. Also, Arena scoring, for some weird reason, is kind of bit off. I definitely need to get a +10 armor unit just so I can get better in scoring, so I can get top, like, 19.5, pretty much. So I can get better rewards as time goes on, which I need to do that, because I can easily see just by score results that I'm starting to lose score in a lot of it. Or I just need to get more merges on my units, because I do need more merges for Marth, which I don't have any extra Marths to, so... Okay, let's actually start with the Grand Hero Battle, okay? I don't want to hurt you. You must leave this land at once. Okay. Guys, hearing everything okay? Even in the chat. Marchery. I might have to move the chat room if you do. Something about... Hey, Phantom. Or is that Inferno? Oh.
Hi, boys. Fine.
Okay. Let me swap these places. To be perfectly honest, I don't think you need to bait anyone. I mean, if this guy moves down too, then, I mean, Jamke if he does damage, which...
Of course.
Okay, so we can't initiate. I mean, we can, but... do I really want to do that? No. Like, the funny thing about this Lance Flyer is what I've seen on Infernal. He does not have anything to deal with archers. So, like, Klein can just go up there and just literally destroy the Lance Flyer. Of what I've seen in Infernal. It's like... why? Who is building these builds? Okay, so this is gonna be interesting just because for now I can just bait and I don't have to worry about anything, but when we get to harder difficulties I'm not gonna be able to do that. We might have to do AI manipulation. Just so I can get the flyer to be stupid, so I can deal with the Jamke on my own. Also, I do know someone else has Speed Rave. And of course, Jamke has Odd Attack Rave. Now you didn't even warn him about anything, Jamke. See ya, my dude. Okay. I should be able to use Rings of Mercy to finish off this guy. It's the armor that has a speed wave. Ah, indeed. Oh, it's speed tactic. Okay. Huh.
Of course.
Okay. Okay, I'm kind of curious just to see if Camus can tank. I might switch to Fury, actually, for Camus. If I remember to do so. Which we can. I should be able to remember this. Bonfire! Okay. Not too difficult, I mean, it's only hard mode. Hey, Jamke. Prince of Verdain. I am the youngest son of King Batu of Verdain. If you aim to aid the Reek, my strength is yours to wield. Okay, we're gonna change Camus's equipment real quick. Can't rate for Lindsay Lynn, abysmal. I should have got that. Zekam.exe has stopped. Like I should have a screen just to say Zekam.exe has stopped working. Like I should do that. It's going to, but yeah, we'll see. If it comes around, I'm probably not gonna do it unless I do it on like as a tutorial, not tutorial. What's the right word? I want to say guidance. PM1 video, pretty much. Okay, this guy having a Raven Tome is more threatening. I saw that he had a Raven Tome, I was like, huh, I better be careful of that.
On the way.
Okay, we'll see how good the Prince of Verdain is against our lovely Camus.
You villain!
Ooh! Get fudged! Okay, this is actually going to be a problem.
Understood.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, Jamke is not too much of a threat, not gonna lie.
What can I do? What next?
Of course.
Maybe I can tank one hit for Klein? We'll do that. So Ike should be able to Omni Break him, while Klein should be able to tank. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything. My guidance doesn't work with calves, thankfully.
I'll strike you down with one blow.
Ike destroying the axe unit. Okay, survey says destruction.
What a pity.
Indeed. What a pity. Okay, I kind of messed up there. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, he has a wolf tome. The wolf tomes are not fun, and I almost trapped myself in.
What can I do?
Okay, do note, don't bring a cav unit into a forest area. Do note, I might have to switch Camus to someone else. AKA probably CYL Hector. Because CYL Hector is probably our best chances here. Just because of being a forest area, and since, you know, Brave Hector is, you know, Brave Hector, he should be able to just tank Where is Brave Hector? I might do that, yeah.
Why is it like every other week? It's good.
Where is it?
Oh man!
Brave, like, yeah, I might do that, just so I can, not just for tanking, but... Is this... okay. That is the incorrect Hector? Do I have Brave Hector in here? Nope. I don't think so. I brought Perry, but she has more access for merges and it was assisted solo. I mean, true, I could, in theory, do that. What do I want to do? I'm tempted? I'm gonna do that for now. We'll try with Hector, but I mean, Camus. If Camus is still in the way and I can't do it, then I will switch to Brave Hector, but I don't think we need to. Like, I'm thinking we need to, but at the same time, depending upon enemy placement, I don't think we will. Okay. Okay. This might be a problem. Jamke might be more of a nuisance than I first thought. I need to get her out. I need to get Axter out of there, unless I don't have to.
Of course.
That is going to be a nuisance. It's just him able to move here adds a lot of problems. Like, I want to just go in there, but I know I can't. Wow, this actually might be more difficult. And also, we have to be careful of odd attack Brave. He's literally gonna get it right now. Oh boy. Indeed. Like, I'm not joking, yeah, it was crowded as hell in that map.
Okay.
On the way.
Understood.
I don't know if Ike can tank Jamke. Okay. That's not bad, actually. Okay, what's your speed? 28?
What can I do?
Okay. Okay.
Of course.
Not okay. Okay, if no one can hit Klein, I think we'll be fine. Because either one or two are able to hit me. Like, if this Lance Flyer goes first, then I'm screwed. But, but like, here's the thing, like, I meant that, like, not first, I meant, like, if she moves here. If she moves here and gets in the way of the Axe Knights, then we'll be okay. Which I feel like the AI is going to,
At this range,
P word of the enemy is gonna do this first word. Is probably gonna go here, so it can try not. It will probably try not to get hit by extra. That's my only hope and plan. We'll see if that happens. Because AI is probably going to do that. It's gonna probably prioritize. There we go, the right correct word there. And nope, it did not. Fuck. And even then, the stupid flyer is gonna be able to just not Rings of Mercy, guidance the other red mage in. That's the problem with this map. This guidance is actually going to be more of a nuisance. And I need Luna or a Dance to kill Jamke with Klein. We'll try to tank with Ike. We'll see if that works. If I keep Xura safe, let me see if he can tank. If he can tank, I might have to dance. I might have to dance distant defense. Oh no, the red mage is going to attack.
I admit defeat.
Not Hector. Ike. .35 speed. Because of speed tactic, you're able to double.
Understood.
On the way.
I'm gonna do that instead. Let's see if Gamoose can tank. Okay. Don't kill.
You villain.
Damn. Hey, advantage, my dude.
Admit defeat.
Oh, this is gonna be a bitch.
Okay.
It's figuring out who needs to die now.
What can I do?
I want to draw back, but I can't draw back. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch. Oh, that is a bitch. Oh no. Because of this dude right here, we need to retreat, but we can't retreat. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch to do.
You can move Camus to the left and then dance him out of the way.
That's true. Okay, I see that.
Understood.
Because, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I just gotta hope Klein can do it. Okay, so yeah, you have pass. You're a douche yourself. Okay, guidance shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully.
What can
I think it would actually help me out. Put him there. Okay, I feel like they're gonna guidance the armor to death. Yeah, they did! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That was kind of stupid of you.
I'll strike you down with one blow.
Unless he doesn't die. I mean, that's okay still. Not okay still. This guy's still a threat.
Of course.
Oh, damn. Okay. That is, like I said, he is actual threat still. Just because he has pass. Oh, God. Someone's saying that it's too easy. Huh, I wonder. Maybe I knew this since the very beginning, and, this is like
Of course.
the usual team
Okay.
can do this. It's so goddamn hard, you know?
I won't.
The only hard thing about this map is lag.
Understood.
Okay, enough with the jokes. I know it's easy. With no reinforcements and how this map's designed, it's not supposed to be too difficult. I think this is meant as a, extra bone in there for whatever is about to come out, which might be a genealogy banner. We'll see.
Of course.
Okay.
Nah, you really don't need Reinhardt. Just saying. You need our god, Klein. Okay, so positioning rise and me not seeing the move with Camus there, that was actually really smart. I didn't even think of doing that, but I probably would have eventually found something. I probably would end up switching Camus. Who knows? But yeah, not bad. Interesting. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's something that's gonna happen with this. Like, unless, like, here's the thing that's weird. There's a lot of people, and me included, that want abysmal Grand Hero battles. Now, I just instantly thinking that, what would you get there as the reward? And if they do that, if they ever do abyssal Grand Hero battles, I hope to goodness gracious God our Klein, they don't do golden sorceries. Like, another merge would be perfect. Maybe multiple merges, or multiple of those units for that Grand Hero battle. Like, come on. I mean, abyssals for the legendary hero battles, the units, or the orbs, or just in general, the golden sorcery. I'm gonna be honest, the golden sorceries, trying to make that as a bragging rights item, I feel like that needs to be for something else. Not abyssal mode, okay? I think it needs to be in some kind of new game mode that is very competitive. Not a new difficulty mode for a character battle, okay? Like, you could do something else and you can make golden sorceries that kind of item. You don't need to do it for a character banner in battles, Grand Hero battles, Legendary Hero battles, Bound Hero battles. But it's possible. We'll have to see, of course. It's gonna be interesting if they ever do. If they do, hopefully it's with another merge. Like, come on. We gotta get this guy to +10. Come on, IS. This guy's been rating ever since he first came out to be +10. Yeah, I've been playing since the very beginning of this game, when it first came out on the second, like, so annoying. And it's funny because, yeah, I did actually make him 5 stars, but I never really got to train him until Tobin's Grand Hero battle, when he was 5 stars, so you'd think he was, like, level 20, and I didn't really train him at the time, but then I finally did, using the, Tempestrals. But, yeah. Okay, so, like I said, I might as well do it. Let me see, is there any extra? No, just Sophia's, I'm guessing, if there is any extra Sophia's. Let me see. I might also do a new merge project, because I still want to do Katria. Maybe. Okay, let me see. Let's go down below more. There's Jamke. I do want to get him 5 stars at least, so at least one of them to 5 stars. Leveling up.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna switch with Ephraim here. But aside from that, there we go. There's a couple of Sophias, so I could level one of them up. It doesn't matter. How many just so we're at like 4, I think, for Sophia, so we can get to +5. I don't know if she's worth it for scoring, so I don't know if I will yet. You know what? I might wait till we get 5 Sophias and then 100k feathers, and then just go all at once to make her +10. Which, let me see, is there any 3-star variations? I don't know if I do. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Probably not. Okay. Okay, relax there, buddy. Okay, so you might think I'm gonna be ending the live stream off here, but I did just forget one last thing. And yeah, I'll make Jamke 5-star and I'll train him up and yada yada yada, because I want to do. Sometimes I like having, I like to have fun just training random units. And, I mean, I do want a 5-star Jamke anyway, because why not? I mean, it would be something new to do in this game. But aside from that, aside from training and doing whatever I want, let's go over the upcoming updates, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about with the update, which I didn't have the chance to, since we haven't been streaming Fire Emblem Heroes for some time. For several amounts of days, of course. We already talked about the Grand Hero Battles, the voting gauntlet stuff, earlier this stream. I already did all of these. I did them, like, off-screen. Okay, the juicy stuff. The update. Ooh, the newest update. So, of course, relay defenses, I'm gonna like them. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that I might enjoy doing on the stream, actually. If it's any fun, anyway. It's pretty much, it's only 5 units, and you have, like, a certain amount of units you can use. It's like, you have to survive, defend a certain amount of turns, and then you get multiple teams to do that with, while trying to defend from an onslaught of units. We'll see how it goes. It looks like each battle gives you points, and you have a certain target score to go for. So I think it's going to be fun. I don't know if it's going to be fun, but it looks like it'll be fun. And it's going to be interesting just to see what units we have to defend against. I don't think it's going to be... It might be a good way to hero merit farm. I don't know. If it does give hero merits, then yeah, this might be the best way to hero merit farm in the game. If you can auto-battle each and every one, and if the relay defense units are all the same each and every time. So we'll see. And yeah, I've been dabbling in the hero merit farming process as well as other people, so that's another reason why we have a certain amount of feathers as well. But I've just been saving feathers to begin with. Anyway, continuing on, I think this is pretty much what we're going to have next week, so that's something to note. But that side already. Weapon refinements. Oh god. This has been the most controversial one as of yet. Like, this has been the most controversial. Silica doesn't need it. Shirshay has her own build set. Unless it's a better weapon, she doesn't need it. But Odin, on the other hand, is the most needed weapon refinement unit in the game. Yeah, Shirshay and Silica don't really need it. It all depends upon Shirshay's refinement, and a lot of people have been talking about if she really needed it or not because of the power creep, the slowly growing power creep, and I'm gonna be honest, if you've plus 10 that Silica already, your stats are gonna be insane anyway. And most people don't probably have her or have her plus 10, so definitely didn't need one either. Yes, that is true. But she got a good refinement, though. That's why I think it's like, I don't know if that was controversial or not. I think a lot of people were okay with it just because everyone used Nephne as fodder. These two units, both Silica and Shirshay, wasn't really fodder. They were more actual use units, and they actually had a purpose compared to Nefni, which was mostly fodder for Wrath. But because of the weapon refinement, she pretty much gave more use to her, pretty much breathed new life into her to become a armor killer. So that's, I think, was okay for most people. Shirshe and Silica, not so much. Just because there's like really no fodder that is super special and important. Oh, Phantom, thanks for the $2 donation. I'm back, by the way. Oh, hey, welcome back, Phantom. And thank you for the $2 donation. But anyway, Odin. Yeah, like I said, Odin is probably the best, most needed weapon refinement in the game. Can you hear me correctly on Discord? Because I know it's my voice chat's not. Okay, I'm just gonna reconnect. Okay, that should be better. So hopefully you can hear me a lot better.
Yo, I can barely hear myself in this stream, by the way.
Huh, that's weird. Okay, you sound better now. Like, I can actually hear you. Were you talking? Earlier, before that? Were you talking, like, earlier before that?
No.
Okay, okay.
That was Inferno.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Like, I can hear you now. So, hopefully everyone else can hear you. And if not, then I can just lower the music settings and I can up the computer settings. I can edit it, so people can, so... Just let me know, everyone, if you can hear Phantom. But anyway, continuing on. Personally, do you even use any of these units, Phantom? Since I know you're kind of new. Okay,
What's up?
I'm talking about the weapon refinement units. Do you use Odin? I mean, you probably wouldn't because Odin's the worst unit in the game. Shirshe or Silica. Do you use any of those units? Do you have any of those units?
I don't think I have any of those units.
Yeah, Shirshe is a really good free-to-play unit.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Yeah, Shirshe, I think comes with an armor smasher, or was it like a hammer? Which is pretty much good against armor units. She has really insane attack, kind of decent HP, kind of decent defense, low resistance, and low speed. But because of her high attack, just give her a Brave Axe, and a lot of people go with the Brave Axe and Heavy Blade as a Sacred Seal. And pretty much that just allows, and Gale Force of course, so that she can pretty much, after she gets 2 hits in, or 4 hits in, depending upon, I guess, the stat line, IVs, party members, she should be able to use Gale Force, which is pretty much like Dance, but instead as your special. That allows you to move again if you pretty much get to that. If like in the main series Fire Emblem, it's a chance, but in this game it's like a special. When you get it to 0, then you have a chance to move again instantly after you moved. So it's really not bad. You can also combine that with Dance, but you can't do Gale Force 2 times in 1 turn. Of course, Phantom is a new player. I think he started before the legendary Hero banner, and I think he pretty much re-rolled several times for getting, I think, Female Grima and legendary Marth. So he's new.
Yeah, I started a day like before the banner came out, no, a week. Then like I spent so many orbs on trying to get Marth and Robin, like I just re-rolled accounts.
But yeah, so there's a lot of things to learn, in this game. There's a lot to talk about. But anyway, we'll continue on. We'll see how they are. I think Odin could get something broken, but compared to Odin himself, he might not be the best user of it. We'll see what the actual weapon is and what the refinement will be. I know a lot of people have it like, depending upon how high the opponent's attack is, minus his attack, depends upon how much damage you do, or added onto, something weird like that, I heard, as like a weapon, weapon variation you can get, but Grimoire is going to be, we'll see. I don't know. It's going to be interesting just to see what the Odin's Grimoire is going to be capable of. I don't know if I think Odin's words and names Grimoire is pretty much a legendary weapon. I can probably guarantee that. Same thing for Shirshay's axe, maybe. Well, since it's by her name, she doesn't have a plus, so no. I think Shirshay's axe is going to be legendary since it doesn't have a plus. Ragnarok is already legendary, so I don't see anything with that. Built in every fighter skills. That would be interesting. I think that could help him a lot. A lot of people are thinking of making him a tank, depending upon what his weapon gets. Like if his weapon's built for tankiness, like he's going to be tanky as hell, and he might be really hard to destroy. Hey, welcome to the stream, Lobster YouTube. Pay to win? Not really, no. Mostly free to play. For Fire Emblem Heroes, anyway. Or you could say Dolphin, but when I played in this game, some time ago. Last time I played was...
Omega Well.
No, I'm not a Mega Rail. Like, I can show you my barracks. I am not a whale at all. The only... Yeah. Like, the only plus 10 5-star is Klein, and that's pretty much it. And that's just a free-to-play character. Free-to-play character. Anyway. Okay. I thought you were talking to me if I'm play to win or pay to win, and I know some people do ask that when they first come around, but that's why I said that. But hey, not bad. How much money do you pay in the game? I'm kind of curious, because, I mean, last time I paid, it was, I think, just getting kind of plus 10, funny enough. There were some banners in the past with the 4-star and 5-star banners that you could go for merges / fodder, and I think that was the last time, if I remember correctly. I could probably go back in the past, look through all the streams just to see for myself. Not much. Okay. But yeah, like, I could if I really want to, but I'm not. Like, the only, like, right now, and going into the future of Fire Emblem Heroes, the only reason, or, like, only goal right now is for Cliff. And if I don't get Cliff, then yes, I will pay money to get for Cliff if Cliff is not a mage. Let's get that out of the way first. If Cliff's not a mage, and he comes out, and I don't get him with free-to-play orbs, then yes, I will pay money to go for him. The last was a $20 one, and it's my own money, so I do that with my money, and I have a crap ton of money too. Oh, no problem. I know some people do, and they like playing this game, so it's kind of natural for them to have their extra money put into something, to at least put in something, and another thing being Rhinots. Which makes sense, but sometimes it's better to save money when you can. Why would you want him to be? Question mark? Why would you want him to be an archer, or a cav, or a swordsman, and not a mage? Because I hate the whole he's canon to be a mage when none of them are canon classes. Like, a lot of people say Tobin's supposed to be the archer, Cliff's supposed to be the mage, Faye's supposed to be the cleric, the Gray's supposed to be the mercenary, which he ended up being, and I don't like to go with the canon classes because that didn't really happen. Faye became an archer. She's not supposed to be an archer, funny enough. In Echoes, Shadows of Valencia, there was no option to make her an archer, so... And also, Tobin ended up becoming a mercenary as well, so... To be perfectly honest, I don't think Cliff's going to be a mage. I have a gut feeling he's going to be an archer. Or a mercenary. Either or. Faye is often represented as a Pegasus Knight. True. I will agree with that. I can also see her being a staff unit. I know staff unit's technically her best class, but I can see what you mean. Do you want to know my scary team? If it's comprised of armor units or dragon units, then I probably can guess what your units are. Most generally. But if it's not, then let me know if I'm incorrect there of what your strongest team is. But anyway, we're going to go to the next subject, being combat manuals, which is the main thing I wanted to talk about, because this literally changes everything about the problems, some problems with the whole summoning system in Fire Emblem Heroes. Fodder. Fodder in this game is a big term, meaning, for Phantom anyway, because I don't know how many times I've said fodder. You kind of get the idea by now, but it's pretty much... Fodder is whatever skills that are really good on a unit they can give to another unit to make that unit, aka broken. And pretty much this alleviates that as well as barrack space. Hopefully so. We'll see how it works fully when it comes around this Friday. So you're able to, instead of sending your units home for feathers, you can send them home for combat manuals, and you can keep those combat manuals. You can see them in your allies menu. Let me get to the okay. So plus 10 Valentine's Lynn, plus 10 Ninja Day Hector, plus 10 Legendary Marth. Okay, that's interesting. And plus 9 Brave Veronica. That's pray to win does. Plus 9 Brave Veronica makes sense. I mean, she's a really good support unit. But if you want to go, I mean, since you're a rail, you literally have plus 10 of everything. You have high score to begin with. You really don't care about scoring. So, to be honest, Brave Veronica just in general is really good. Legendary Marth is just like the best dragon killer in the game. And then, of course, Hector... okay, Legendary Hector, and then Valentine's Lynn. Legendary Hector is really good for points, especially on fire seasons, and Valentine's Lynn's just good for score. So, like, in general, that's not, like, just in general, like, that's broken. I mean, not so broken. I mean, Lynn is not really that much to use, just because, well, she's a seasonal unit. Same thing as Halloween Henry. Not many people get the chances to merge. I feel like she's less common than Halloween Henry, but can be both threats if you're not careful. I do like Valentine's Lynn. It's just I got bad IVs for her, and I only have, like, you know, I don't have any merges on her, so, I do have merges on Halloween Henry, which eventually one of these days I will fully build up. Maybe plus 10, probably not, but if I do, that could be something in the future. Anyway. Not a bad team. Not a bad team at all. You got pretty much the colors. You got a green unit, a blue unit, and red unit. You pretty much got everything down pat. You have the red and triangle. You have support unit. You have a dragon killer. And its points overall is really good. And armor units are overall broken with their B skills. So that's not a bad team at all. It just all depends upon if you can get the merges, especially for Legendary Hector. Legendary Hector at the moment is the best armor in the game, so if you don't have him, save your orbs for him if you really want to do good in Arena. I know a lot of people, even Acarus does, and I think he's trying, like, I think from now on, I think he is saving for Legendary Hector, which I think he only has like a month worth of orbs he can save up, but aside from that, yeah, like, Legendary Hector is really good. But anyway, continuing on. Because of this, you can stack up to 9,900 variations of the combat manuals. And something interesting to note about the whole system. Combat manuals do not inherit the following elements. I mean, that's simple. But what you can do... Where is it? Okay, they will be prioritized when you inherit... So here, or is it just this? Okay, so you'll be able to use enhance on combat manuals. You'll be able to enhance even if this hero is level 1, and home will be included under. Okay, so when they mean by enhance, they mean you can upgrade them to 5 stars. It's kind of like the system, the star system. But you can, let's say, Paula here, even though she doesn't really have the best fodder. When you enhance her, you can get her to 5 stars, which is probably going to cost 20k feathers, same thing as normal, maybe less, I don't know. But you can pretty much make her 5 stars, and then fodder off any 5-star skills. Probably the same thing applies to 5 stars as well, but you can't really enhance them. And it does note you can still enhance them even if they're level 1. So in general, if it looks like you can stack them, and if they don't cost space, literally all the units you have plans for foddering, but you can't fodder right now, all that space will be emptied. You can turn them all into combat manuals. And then if you need to upgrade them to 5 stars, you can at a later date. And you will have more room now for what you really need. This is especially good for rails, too. Like, especially well. Even for free-to-play players that don't increase their barrack space. Like, in general, this feature does help alleviate the problems of the summoning system. And just in general, it's really great. When I first looked at this, I was like, huh? Interesting. But then the more when I looked at it and more people talk about it, I'm like, this is really awesome. Like, this is probably the one of the few things that could have been in the beginning of the game, but whoever thought of it, I hope our God Klein shines light upon you, my good sir, for help suggesting this, because this is really amazing and awesome. And we'll see how it works fully, but just by that alone, and be able to free your space up if there's even anything else to talk about with the whole system, it's gonna be amazing, personally. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely hyped for combat manuals. Of course, you don't inherit the levels, experience like that. Also, you can merge them. So let's say if you somehow accidentally combat manualed a Marth, 4-star Marth, I could technically upgrade it, and I can actually make it a merge unit. So then I can get my Marth plus 7. So it's also a way to free up space if you don't have the feathers right then and there to do at a later date. That's awesome. You know why? Because since I am going to be 5-starring Jamke, the other 2 Jamkes I can turn into combat manuals, and I can either A, when I make one to 5 stars, I can merge if I really wanted to start merging him, or 2, I can fodder off his slaying edge. And just in general, that's going to free some space up. Do I have plans to make plus 3 of them that's 5-star? No. He's kind of not really the best archer in the game, plus he's limited to merges. It'd be better to do a 4-star or 3-star unit you can get from the summoning pool than the Grand Hero Battle units. But some that are still good. I will admit there's some good Grand Hero Battle units out there for fodder or for use. But in general, like, this is really good. I don't have too much trouble with barrack space, so that doesn't affect me. But it might affect you a little bit. Just because you can start to think of it ahead of time. Like, hey, maybe this unit I have no use for right now, and I don't have use to use the unit, and maybe I will fodder them off for use later in the future if I ever do. That's literally a combat manual in your face. You might have some ideas to make a playable unit, maybe in the future, and if you do, and if you make another unit 5-star and you plan on merging that unit, then you can still do that. And that's the awesome thing about the whole merge thing, is you can still merge them even if they're combat manuals. So just in case scenario they decide to start making that unit, well, now you can. And you can all use those combat manuals if you still have to upgrade them or not. I don't know. I don't know that situation. Except maybe it's 4 stars. I don't know. But still, there's still the potential that if you mess up, you can still technically merge them if you plan on building that unit. It doesn't just have to apply to 5 stars. You can do 4-star plus 10s if you really want to. But yeah, like there's a lot of free leeway with the system. But of course, if you don't send them home, you don't get feathers. So there's also that you have to note. You won't get feathers, but that all depends upon if you really need that fodder anyway to begin with, which some units not really. So
What do the feathers do?
feathers are used to upgrade units to like whatever star level up to another star level. Highest star level being 5-star, of course. So you can turn any 4-star to a 5-star, or you can turn any 3-star to a 4-star, and then turn that 4-star into a 5-star. You can also be used for these combat manuals now, whenever they come out, which is not yet, but you kind of get the idea. It's pretty much used to upgrade units to the next star level, being the 5 being the max.
Alright, gotcha.
Because it takes like 2,000 to go from 3-star to 4,000. It takes 20,000 from 4-star to 5-star, which is expensive. It takes about 200k feathers just to go for a plus 10. Okay, so the last thing, other changes, you'll be able to check the blessing season on edit teams, which is, I think that's a nice feature. It's easier to know which season it is. Tap left or right option that changes sides of allies and foes will be added to tap battle settings. Huh, so you can be from the left to the right now. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't think I'll swap it, but that's just something for people that might be left-handed or right-handed, or just like a different look, I guess. You'll be able to switch between reserve teams and primary teams in the UI for battles that require second team, such as Tapestrals and Arena Assault. That is not bad, because then you don't have to go back and forth, or you have to exit entirely just to build units for that second battle. Now you can do that beforehand. Which, that's not bad. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. And you can reserve teams. That's not bad. I really like that. In Guided Conquest, a warning will be displayed when there's 10 minutes or less remaining. I don't really care too much about Guided Conquest. I know a lot of people like it. Some people are starting to like it now because of the feathers that they give. I should do it. I only like it for when it comes to Horse Emblem. But aside from that, and seeing raw destruction with Eldian or Ares, yeah, I don't really care about it much. The Order of Heroes, the Order of Friend requests, that's, I mean, it's not too much of a difference, but it'll be nice for people who want to make new friends that just came out, or some friends that pretty much sent a friend request a long time ago, but you don't know who did, and maybe you're doing it for like some hero views or something like that. I don't know. It's interesting. It can be helpful for YouTubers and streamers alike. I know Icarus is going to use it definitely, so that's just something to know. On Android devices, tapping the back icon during battle will open the battle menu. Huh, interesting. Interesting, okay. That's just an interesting change. I think with the back menu, I don't think anything happens, if I'm correct. I'd have to test it out later today before it updates. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, combat manuals are hype, and that's pretty much it. The refinements are very controversial. Odin needs it, the other two not so much. But here's the thing to note about the whole weapon refinement situation. Why I'm not too much going against it, even though I kinda with it, even so, is because one of these days I want Klein to do that. But then again, it'd be the same thing as the Neff situation, but even then I know some people might argue that I have plus 10 him, and I want his weapon refinement. To be perfectly honest, if these guys get it, then Klein or someone else that's very usable, that someone likes, should get it too. Pretty much. And hopefully one of these days, Klein will. I will be surprised if Gordon or Klein don't get one of these days. And if they don't, I don't know if I would even live. I don't even know how long the game is going to be out. If it even ends in the next few years. So I expect Klein to eventually get a weapon refinement, but when is really the unknown question, if he ever does. And of course, relay defenses are not too important, but it's just a nice change that they're flipping with rival domains. Oh, and a lot of people are talking about how this is going to be their testing grounds for upcoming content that they might bring to the game, and I could see that. I can really see that. But aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Doesn't seem to be... The page cannot be loaded. What the hell? How can it not be loaded? Okay, there we go. Doesn't seem like there's anything new, so... I think we're not gonna get anything until tomorrow. That's my gut. I mean, yeah, I would love it tonight, but... with how they do it, I think it's going to be tomorrow. If we're gonna get anything Friday. Of course, Friday being the update day, Wednesday being the trailer, Thursday's the rating day. So we'll see what ends up getting announced. Either Autumn or me will post it in the Fire Emblem Heroes chat room. So you guys all in Discord will instantly know that trailer just dropped. Autumn's pretty darn fast at it, and sometimes I usually get it before him. Sometimes I see it in other Discords. It goes around pretty darn quickly, so... aside from that, I think we're going to end it off here. So, next time you will probably end up seeing Jamke 5 stars, but me using him... probably not. I don't know if I'm going to fully use him or not. He's just going to be another archer for Arena Assault, pretty much. It's just a free archer I can do. He's going to be a lot more better than some of the other archers. I think his base speed of 32 is really decent. Just give him Slap Fury on him as a base 35. That's a really decent base of speed. I don't have plans on following him, so that's another reason why. Was it? Summer Takumi, I do actually have plans to fodder whenever that's why I'm still trying to hero merit farm him whenever I can, which I will probably do shortly. But yeah, I have plans to fodder him off, so that I'm not too worried about him. I need someone to replace him if I ever do, and that's probably going to be Jamke. But aside from that, yeah. That's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy today's live stream, description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. And you're supposed to leave a like and subscribe if you did. Why did I go from Discord then that? I don't know. I'm going out of order here. But yeah. You guys know the drill. I'm Psychom11. Good luck on your summons. Tomorrow's live stream will probably be... maybe Fire Emblem Heroes again, thinking about it now. Because I did, today, I thought about in today's stream that I was going to make this tomorrow. And now I'm kind of debating if I want to do it again tomorrow or do SAO MD. I don't know. Because there's a lot of things coming on Thursday, so... we'll see. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. But aside from that, yeah. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a nice day. Peace. And looking at my friends list, yeah, that is correct. I have over almost 6,000 people use Klein. That's amazing. Okay, I'll get going. Have a nice day, everyone.